Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. John Jay is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Second spot tonight.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Yelich. He makes the running play. 2 down. Standing in, Chris Bryant, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
3-2.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up. Here's Martin Prado now. He'll get things started in the home half of the first.
Third baseman, Martin.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez into shallow center, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Marcell Ozuna. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Hey now,
Rizzo.
Now here it comes. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Realmuto has room, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-0 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Hayward.
Jason Hayward is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Ready with another 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch. You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
That's inside.
Misses. Ball 2. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton on the run. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off
The
the
matchup
Marlins.
with John Lester now to
Right
lead off
fielder.
the inning.
Giancarlo
First pitch on its way. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Batting fifth.
Standing in L. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Lester ready. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Bryant's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. At the plate, Earl Thomas.
Designated hitter.
He's set and the pitch.
Thomas.
Softly hit out to short. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Striding into the box, Justin Bohr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. In to score, the runner from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game. Ready for another chance? Martin Prado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward giving chase. He's got it. A great running play. And that. Here's Javier Baez. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Javier Baez.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Ozuna. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Katnick, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th.
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Stepping in, John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that one right down Main Street. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Zobrist. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner. Have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. The runner scores from second, and he is in there. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score, the runner from third. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
First baseman number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Anthony Rizzo is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Too high. And it's 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Yelich is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
D. Gordon.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Giancarlo Stanton now.
The right fielder, number 27. Giancarlo.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get back in safely. Now the first pitch here from Lester. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. None out, runners at first and second. A surprise now from a manager that typically doesn't like to shift. He signaled his infield to overload the right side. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely, as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now a bunt attempt here. Striding in once again, L. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. 1 run is scored. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out.
Center fielder,
Christian Yelich is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Matt, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So stepping in, Earl Thomas.
designated hitter, Earl Thomas.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Now batting.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Justin Bohr.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2 to second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. JT Realmuto stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Martin Prado now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind an account 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in. Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he finally gets the knuckle curve over for strike 1. 3-1. Here it is. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone to lead off the inning. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Jason Hayward will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Bohr is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the
So
Cubs,
striding in, Jonathan
hitter,
Katnick. He's
Jonathan
0 for 1 thus
Katnick.
far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. And now Volk has up to 77 pitches for his outing so far. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Wilson Contreras.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Katnick rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home, and he's safe. Ready once again, John Jay. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Too high, 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to the right. And he is out on the tag. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman.
Hit on the ground out to short. Baez has it. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Digging in and looking for more, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra. But man, they're all over him right now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Liner towards second. Oh, and he misses it. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Bryant.
This is line to left. Ozuna is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
At
the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2. Jeff Locke. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Hayward.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jason Hayward stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. The 1-2 pitch. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate. He just fouled it off.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now a hard liner. Just foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Another try at 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, for those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now at the plate, L. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Shortstop, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Christian Yelich. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Lester ready, the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Into the box now, Earl Thomas. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to...
A swing and a miss. That retires. Here's Javier Baez. Third trip to the plate.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Jonathan Katnick.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Yelich is under it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Ready once again, John Jay. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. From the stretch. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit weekly back to the mound. There to play it is Zobrist, and he's retired 1 away. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off the check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Tries to dump this one out to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Here's Lester now on 2-2. In the dirt here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's D. Gordon now. He was a ground out victim last time up. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Here's Ben Zobrist. Now 2 for 3 with a double on his line. Brad Ziegler. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw, and they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike over the outside corner. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The slider. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Marcell Ozuna.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Schwarber is after it. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 1.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another. Chance
for the Cubs. Right fielder. Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Ozuna. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th, they got to execute. But outs are a premium. Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Jonathan Katnick is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work from the stretch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Gordon for 1. Relay to first in time. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Christian.
2-0, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll flip it over to Lester for the out. Into the box now, Earl Thomas. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Softly on a line to third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Justin Bour. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Line towards center field. Jay is there, and they breeze through this half. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. In now is John Jay. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Robbie DiBiase will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8, Robbie DiBiase.
Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Throw over to first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Now a throw over to first. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Standing in, Ben Zobrist. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Hit to first. Bour is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he doubled down on doubles here. 2 of them on the stat sheet, and they were a factor in the outcome of this ball game.
볼밖에 안 되네. 아하.